What's up, world? It's your boy Stefan.
And it's your boy Jashad.
And it's the Likeable Assholes podcast.
And we always with the shits, man.
Got 3 guests with us this time.
Yes, sir. Introduce yourself.
It's your girl Chip Pansy.
Chip Pansy back with us again.
Yeah, Chip Pansy.
Got my cousin in the building. Introduce yourself, cuz.
This is Javon speaking.
Yeah, cool.
Go ahead, cuz.
And I'm Ron.
All right.
Alright, my nigga Ron in the building.
We gonna get this jumped off, man. Hey, but Steph, you came through with the stocking stuff last time. I greatly appreciate it. So I got something for you.
No problem,
It's something simple. I'm gonna step away. Y'all hold it down real quick. It's simple though. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Why you
Okay.
got a little shirt?
He put a lot of emphasis on it.
I spit.
No,
And he gonna come back with some chewing gum.
I look like some spit came out of there.
Don't mind me. You know, I'm nigga dressed like a Haitian. Stop. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man, this nigga came through with the basketball.
Basketball is my favorite sport.
Oh snap. I was gonna buy one too.
That's what Chip.
Oh damn, I was gonna get Chip shit too.
That's what Chip. Hold that
You
down,
getting
bro.
Nathan.
Hold that down, bro. Pull that out, Chip. Let's see what that
I'm
means.
trying to see what's in there.
Right.
What I got you,
That's a
Chip?
dildo?
Oh, that's
Nah.
no King Kong action figure.
Hold that down, bro.
Got a
Hey, Chip. See, hey, read the description out loud though. What it say, Chip?
Trojan lubricant premium collection.
What it say in the print?
For foreplay and
Okay, foreplay and intercourse. There you go, Chip.
Hey, this has been
You
a
welcome.
crazy episode, goddamn.
You welcome,
What's supposed
Chip.
to do with this?
Shit, that's what you know what I'm saying. You know what
The
you
special
described
person in
last
your
episode.
life.
You know
Your
what I'm
lover
saying?
man.
That's good. You can hold that down, you know. Before you, Merry Christmas, Chip. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, she didn't even say thank you.
I know, man. Damn, Chip.
Thanks, I
They
guess.
ain't appreciative at all, bro. They ain't appreciative whatsoever. Somebody gonna be appreciative. Oh, we gotta pour up a drink. Alright, man. What we on today, man? Chip unappreciative ass.
Why are you opening it like somebody about to use it right now?
So,
Nah, I just want, you know what I'm saying? You just put that on your little, you know,
why you opening it now? This nigga is loud.
you know. There we go.
So I don't have to use my saliva anymore.
Nah,
Right.
you don't have to spit start it. You know, a lot of motherfuckers out of spit start out here.
I use this.
Yeah, you know.
See, I don't even know why you was acting like you was offended.
Yeah, but
I am.
Until she found out what it really was. You know?
I am offended.
Why?
Ain't nobody shaming you.
It ain't gotta be used on you.
You gotta be shamed.
Don't be
You
ashamed.
keep trying to slide on that out his mouth. You might as well go ahead and say it.
Alright, let's move on,
Hey,
man.
but-
What we on today?
Hey, but speaking of shaming, man, this Chip, you want to talk about body shaming?
Yes, I would like to speak on that. I feel like a lot of dudes,
Speak up to the mic, Chip.
I feel like a lot of dudes be body shaming women and saying they bad body, all of this. Not knowing most of us, you know what I'm saying? We done had kids, we got lives, we ain't got time. Especially these single women, we do
Right,
not
right.
have time to be in the gym all day working out. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
we
right.
trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
But dudes be out here body shaming. But one thing about it though, we can go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
We could, and we could change our bodies.
Okay.
And we could pay to get our bodies changed if we don't want to work out. But what can y'all do about these little dicks?
Ooh.
Not a motherfucking thing. So y'all need to
Ooh.
humble yourself.
Ooh.
Damn. Say it again.
Ooh.
Y'all need to humble y'all motherfucking self because y'all can't do shit.
First of all,
You can't go to the doctor because y'all ain't got no money to do
but
that.
I'm gonna say this. One, I don't know if it's a surgery. I don't even know if it's
They do got a surgery to get
to
dick
make it-
implants now.
Y'all ain't
They
got
have
money
dick
though.
implants.
Yeah, they can
Bruh,
a muscle or some shit.
Okay,
like that.
viewers who are listening, this is new information to me. I did not know
Yeah, man,
you
what
could
they
get
do-
surgical penis. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Alright, so what they could do is they could extend the muscle of the shit to make it extend.
Bro, that's some new.
It's somebody out there.
But,
about
hey,
to
look,
Google
man,
it.
y'all new niggas is something else, man. Y'all new niggas, y'all got everything, man.
These niggas out here getting 6-pack implants and everything. Shit, I need to get me one, nigga. I'm over here looking like the old school Gucci. get my shit right.
No, but one thing I will say, you talk about men are body shaming, but sisters, y'all leading the pack. Y'all be quick to body shame another sister. Look at that fat hoe. Don't even be looking good. Just be shaming just cause.
Yeah, y'all more critical than other women when they walk into the room.
Y'all more critical than any man could ever be.
But y'all not women though. Stay in y'all lane.
See, here you go.
Stay in y'all lane. The fuck? You right. Them bad buttholes when they be talking shit.
I mean, but at the same time, it's not gonna stop the nigga from body shaming. Cause the nigga, when you looking at something, you gonna see what you like, and a lot of times it don't need to be shaming. You just saying what you see. Damn,
But
she got a big
why
ass
body
neck.
shame?
Why her neck like that?
Why body shame when y'all still gonna fuck?
Why her chin gonna droop?
Oh,
So I mean, what that got to do with anything?
No, hold on.
What that got to do
You
with
know why?
anything?
Why you hating on something you still gonna slide?
You ever fuck somebody who
behind
Hold on,
closed doors?
Hold on,
wait,
shit. So you telling me you ain't never gave some to a nigga you probably wouldn't if the lights was on and you kind of seen them a little bit clearer the next day? We all done hit something that we are kind of like our shame.
But I'm not gonna body shame them.
But what I
No,
say,
but you know it's not with your regular preference.
let me
what you're
break this down to a similar to something simple. You ever went somewhere, ordered some food, talked about how nasty the food was, even though you ate it?
You still ate that shit.
Right, like I'm a
I'm
body.
sorry.
Yeah,
I don't eat
yeah. She
nasty.
she got a fat ass neck. Yeah, she got a big ass stomach. But you fucked though. Yeah, she still got a big ass neck. That don't
Yeah, she got
long
a
ass
fupa,
stomach.
but
Like
I'm
that
still
didn't
gonna get that
change.
in
Those
fupa.
things didn't change just because I fucked her. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds bad, I know. It does. It sounds bad, but we're not.
It's a life of double standards.
Run.
You need help?
I need help.
I'm just trying to
Process it all.
process it all. Like,
Hey,
let me,
goddamn
let me.
You know, this is it's cool.
So this is what's really going on.
Speak up to the mic,
This is the
J
difference.
Money.
This is the difference. So the difference is, women are ashamed of big dudes.
Yeah,
Right.
They not.
But dudes are ashamed of big women.
Why?
I don't know, cause more
I
niggas
feel
start
like-
hitting BBWs now.
I feel
bro.
like
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
they just so worried about what other people gonna say.
Right.
So
And
like, I feel like a female not gonna come to you and be like, dang, he fat. Why you? But a dude would definitely like, dang, bro, she big. Like, why she like? You
That's
know?
But those same
That's true,
niggas
too.
be the ones trying to slide in the inbox on the low. Cause big girls, hey, I didn't know big girls get dick
But,
like
hey,
that.
but I will say
until
this.
college.
I think it's levels to it though. Like we talk about these big girls. Like it's some big girls
You
who
can be
ain't
bad
who
bodied
line.
and
It's
not
some
be
big. It's some big bad body girls who ain't getting their line. Whose line ain't blinking.
They
You know what I'm
DMs
saying?
is on lit though.
No, they're not.
They post that same picture with the titties post up and shit.
No,
like that.
no,
Niggas
bro.
slide
There
DMs.
are dead ass women out there who aren't getting hit up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different levels to that BBW. I said it
Oh yeah,
before.
I agree. I agree.
All big girls ain't created the same. They're
I
not
agree.
created equal.
No, because a lot of
It's not
niggas be hitting
fair.
the ones who be bad bodied and big, but they got money. They got a bag.
So if you bad
Well, you
body
got
and
the
you
money.
poor,
Sometimes, you know.
then what?
I guess they ain't hitting.
You could be,
no
you
Guess they ain't
Unless-
getting no more.
you could be bad body with the box.
I heard big girls give good head. I don't know. That's what niggas told me. I don't
Hold
know.
on, you don't know?
I don't know. I heard niggas
Alright,
looking like a
alright,
big
Whoa!
I don't know.
I know. I remember. I
I've never
remember her name.
made
You used to call your jawbone.
Talk to penis. But I'm saying though, like, just because they big don't mean they ain't good at what they do.
There's a lot of big girls.
You know, some of them
in
got
relationships.
Hmm?
I see a lot of big girls. You know what I'm saying? With smaller dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I like that.
I mean,
Because
some of
feel
them be
like
so
that's real
big, it's
love
hard to
right
find somebody bigger than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're necessarily big, you don't want to date another big motherfucker.
But
I mean-
it's kind of like you gotta like. It's kind of weird. Like I've
gotta
heard
find the
that
right
before. You
ratio.
gotta find like that right balance, cause yeah.
That's like
a lot of
ugly
weight.
people. Ugly people feel like they gotta find another ugly person.
Well, no,
Not
because
all ugly people.
I don't think
but-
women is are critical of like looks as we are. Because some women will walk around with an ugly nigga if you treat her right.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this, or if you got money,
If you got money.
Yeah, that's
right? Because
unfortunately.
I'm no homo, but like I look at Wayne now, it's just like he's the ugliest creature on earth.
Wayne,
But Wayne gonna get hoes. Like don't ever get it twisted. Wayne gonna get hoes, no matter how ugly I think he is.
He got
gonna
money
get hoes.
now.
That's who he is.
Network.
But let's talk about local people.
Oh, so
Lord.
Let me
you
drop
gonna
some ugly
names?
ass niggas.
Well, go ahead and drop some names then.
That's it. It's not me.
Hey,
Let
keep
me
in
tell
mind.
you some ugly ass niggas in Duval
Go
County.
On behalf of
This
the
is you.
Likeable Assholes podcast,
We're not condoning this. Just speak for
you are not
yourself.
responsible. Go ahead, drop the names.
I ain't
though.
gonna do it.
Nah, go ahead.
No,
No,
they
you
Oh no, that mimosa had you
No, you
real.
said it.
That mimosa had you
Y'all
real.
ain't got my back. No. Y'all ain't got my back. Y'all basically
They gonna take the right to our podcast. With Chip.
God, nigga, right outside my door, cause man.
shit about to get shut down.
God
I'm
damn.
not gonna say it. But just know it's some ugly ass niggas that get hoes around this city.
Man.
I mean, and that don't mean too much either. Cause
Hey, but they be
though.
dead. They be dead ugly.
But
Quick
if
to
they
send your
didn't have,
picture too, though.
but if they didn't have money or whatever, they wouldn't get that same.
It ain't hard to really get hoes though.
Not.
So that ain't really saying too much.
Not
You can
now.
do, if you call a nigga, we gotta get hoes out. So I mean, you,
But I'm saying, a
Who
lot
listen to
of,
me?
it ain't too. You can do it kind of effort, without effort. You know what I'm saying?
but it is a lot of ugly dudes that if they didn't have money or some ugly niggas know that they ugly, so they make sure they have money.
Like the clothes. and
Right,
everything
they-
to make them look
You know what
like
I'm saying?
The package.
Yeah, because
Right.
they gotta compensate for something they don't have. Like
Cool, but if they didn't have that, they wouldn't have no
I'm
money.
telling you, when I said this before, Biggie said I'm black and ugly as ever.
However, I stay coochie down to the socks.
Exactly. As long as you got that, however, you good.
Yeah.
But
And
these,
it's been acceptable throughout history.
Yeah.
but now it's ugly hoes who doing the same thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, because these niggas will fuck anything though.
No, it's bossed up hoes who are ugly as fuck.
Mm.
But these niggas be on them because they know they bossed up.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah. I mean,
It's cold.
Real
unfortunately.
though.
I got a question.
You
Yeah.
think that's what happened with Black China? No, never mind.
This is my question.
Black China got finessed by the little dude.
But you know, finesse.
My bad. Go ahead.
This is my question.
All right, goddamn.
So the question is, you know, as a big nigga, you need to dress up, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
things they can dress up and
Mhm.
still, you know, make it cool something.
Yeah, yeah.
But what do a big girl do?
She dressed. Hey, it be some women that be dressed so nice and be so confident.
I ain't gonna
They'll
lie.
fool you into thinking she fine.
I know some beautiful big women though. I went to
Yeah.
college and there's some beautiful big women like could dress,
Yeah.
have all the confidence in the world. People
And
like to think that big girls be low self-esteem.
Yeah.
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Erica
Right, that's not
Felder
always the case.
been dressing up and they been body
Why
shaming
you
her.
dropping names?
Damn.
Shout out to her. She's a great fashion designer.
God damn.
Podcast.
Shit, man.
Whoa. But you
But
know what
it is true
though?
though.
Off safety.
She has confidence. You
Shit off
have to
safety.
you have to give her credit for that. She has confidence.
I don't know what you talking about.
Y'all
I
tell
don't
big,
know either.
y'all tell
That-
big
that was the
women,
first and last
no,
name
y'all need to
I
have
heard.
some confidence and dress nice. Okay, she dressed nice and have
We're
confidence.
not telling them they have to have confidence and dress nice. We saying what we see. I know big women that dress nice and have all the confidence in the world.
Y'all just gotta make your mind.
And that's because that's who they are.
But
That's
you look
the
good, you feel
personalities.
good. You feel
All
good.
right.
I like what I like.
The lies are stopping now. the confidence is not gonna work. I'm sorry.
It's gonna-
It's good to have confidence, but for example, old girl Precious, she's a big girl, you know, but she can have all the confidence in the world. She can have
But it's a nigga.
There's levels to this BBW
It's a
shit, man.
nigga. No, it's a nigga out there fucking though.
Oh
It's a
my
nigga out there
god.
fucking her. Don't think she ain't fucking again.
Oh no, she's definitely fucking.
Oh my god.
She definitely
Hey, y'all
Just
ever seen
like
her
that
sex scene on Empire?
Yeah. Yeah, she got smacked on
Becky.
J Papa.
Yeah. You seen her
Oh
sex scene on Empire?
yeah, that's right.
It was
she
hard to
did.
watch, dog.
Bro, I did watch it.
He ain't want to do that, role.
Somebody somewhere
Hey, what
thinks
he
she
supposed to be like the new
sexy.
Tupac?
Right.
Yeah, he ain't want to do that role for real.
Ooh.
Somebody thinks she's sexy out there.
That's fucked up, man.
Somebody give Empire the biggest hee haw.
Lee
Hey,
Daniels.
shit, how many ugly niggas you got that slide in your DM?
Huh?
How many ugly niggas you got that slide in your DM?
All of them. Shit.
All of them ugly?
Yeah.
You ain't never gave an ugly nigga some time of day, no play or nothing?
You ain't never gave the thanks for the ad beautiful nigga no time?
So every nigga
Not
that
never?
you talked to just was like amazingly.
Every nigga that
Attracted
I've
to you.
actually talked to, like we had something seriously going on,
Uh-huh.
they have not been ugly.
Okay. Are they not ugly to you? Or
No, they're not
like,
ugly. They're hoes. I like hoes.
Hoes is ugly too. I know a bunch of ugly hoes.
But I don't fuck with ugly hoes. All my hoes be
This
Alright.
is a judge.
either one of y'all ever
What?
have ugly people in your inboxes?
I don't know.
At some point in time.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, everyone has
Yeah.
that Beavis that comes in the
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
never-
But what is the
I'm-
definition of ugly?
But no, but I just want to
I
know
think it's
this.
subjective.
So I'm the only nigga to bust down an ugly in the inbox. All right, y'all gonna look at me crazy.
No, I just feel
Y'all gonna
like
leave me have.
You're an
Oh,
outcast, man.
so it's just
Smash
me.
woman. I was
Alright.
like, yeah, too proud to say I smashed.
You know where you
There was always something pretty about them.
You can't really just say ugly because it's some cute green niggas and it's
But
just,
being green is a characteristic. It's not
Yeah, that-
appearance.
right. But that's to me that turns you ugly because you can be the cutest.
I mean,
but I'm
that's-
not gonna talk to you or
I could agree. I
entertain
could
you.
I mean, yeah, I see what
how
you're
you say
saying.
Cause it's some fine women y'all probably, but y'all get around them like.
You know, I read.
oh.
You know, it's funny because
Yeah.
I was reading this post, and they was supposed to try. I guess the post was trying to make Nick Cannon a sex symbol, and then they like And you know, you see the picture, Nick Cannon's cut up. I guess he's been doing some working out or whatever.
Still not.
And but you read the comments and women like, man, I can't take this nigga serious,
Right.
man. But yeah, that is part of it. Like, your personality does reflect, you know, how you come off.
Yeah, because some attractive people can make themselves look ugly just by their
And I
personality.
feel like females, they can be fine, but then again, like with her attitude, like it's kind of like.
And a lot of
that
niggas
makes
say
you ugly,
them
like,
fine
right.
hoes be annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
They do because they talk
Aggy.
too much. They be full of themselves.
Yeah.
Aggravating.
You know, but
You know, the problem ain't when you do a whole lot of talking, it's when you stop listening. That's when your problem comes in.
when you talking just to be talking, that's why I said that's where that shit get aggravating. You just talking and it's not going nowhere. You just talking to hear yourself. So what I'm saying though, all right. So all right. So this for the ladies. You know, at some point in time, because
I'm a nigga.
yeah, you're a nigga at heart. I know, thug life. But what I'm saying is, with y'all getting these ugly niggas in y'all DM box, in y'all inbox, in y'all DMs, y'all know y'all. It comes at one point in time when they see all those unsolicited dick pics.
Random dick pic.
I've only gotten one dick pic on social media.
Did you think of it?
No. I was like,
You seem unversed.
the fuck
Very
going on with
unversed.
you? The fuck you got going on?
Nah, but ain't no nigga just sending you a dick picture for no reason.
If I'm sending dick pics, I need to
With
thank
that nigga had never tried to talk to
You
me a
won't.
day in his
Shit.
life. All I knew was I got a DM and it was the dick pic. And
Let me
I was
tell
like,
you.
bruh, are you okay?
Let me tell you,
okay,
bro.
bro? The fuck you got going on?
You know what's crazy? Because I done sent unsolicited dick pictures before. And
This is- oh, so you the guy.
No, bro.
This
Time out. Let me
is
talk.
the creep.
Let me talk.
Go
And
ahead,
the reason why it didn't used to be like, oh, I thought I was gonna get some pussy because I did it. It was me being an asshole, really.
Oh, this what you
So
missing
you
out.
terrorizing people in their inbox?
It's just like I get a I just the reaction and shit like you know what I'm saying. But it was like you just gotta be ignorant. But
No, you a
I think
different
that-
kind of evil, bro.
That's evil, dog.
I was like,
Dog.
you know, but shut up, man.
Next topic.
Stop! Don't act like you ain't never seen no unsolicited.
Bro,
dick pics,
I
dog.
never.
Y'all ain't never seen unsolicited dick pics of women.
No.
I feel like women sending nudes is played out now.
I don't even like sending you.
Why is it frowned upon for women to send nudes now?
It's not frowned
No,
upon. I
you know what
just
it
want
is?
to.
It's lame niggas done fucked up the game.
Yeah,
women
I said
don't want to be shamed no
Hell
more.
yeah.
Exposed and
Oh, look at this hoe. She done sent me this picture. And y'all was just cool a week ago.
Right, now I'm going viral on the internet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I'm saying if your not so bad saying. If your news was fire, and they got exposed though. Yeah, I know.
Oh, but
That
it,
nigga Savon
I don't
man
even
talking about, I'm dropping these
I don't
5 dick
even
pics.
I'm gonna kill her with this. Kill her with that right angle.
I have
Shaft. Baby.
look the first. But look though, I've been so scared of going viral. So the nigga asked to send.
That nigga man was up.
Hey, keep talking, man.
Let me
Hold
get
that
this
down.
out. I have an example. Listen. Like
to the mic.
this was like early on. The nigga asked for an ass picture, and everybody know I ain't got no ass, but you know it's a little home back. However, but listen though, he asked for an ass picture, and I was like, I don't really take pictures like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that.
Oh, you pump
He
fake.
was like, just do it. So I'm scared to go viral, so I googled a picture of an ass
That's
that kind
right.
of look kind of like mine.
That's
like,
the wackest shit you can do.
and I edited the picture and put a filter on it so you'll think it's mine.
Shit, that's whack
so guess
as
what? I sent it to him. He thought it was my ass. Guess what? A couple weeks later, I guess I really want to entertain him like he wanted me to. They gonna threaten me or I'll post your motherfucking picture you sent me on. I said, go ahead, bitch, because whoever that hoe is that I found the picture up on Google, she already on Google. It's not going
let me
to this
Let me
me.
tell you what's so fucked up about that whole story. First of all, you green as fuck for doing that. Number two, that nigga is even greener for that shit. Like
Y'all two green ass
terrible when it
niggas.
came down to that.
Y'all deserve each other.
Yeah, like that's terrible.
But the key to sending nudes, no face, no case.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the key?
That's the key. Cause bitch, I'm gonna deny that. by
Unless
the
you
whole
fucking
motherfucking
everybody
day.
and nigga be like, I know that ass anywhere.
Unless you got a lot of,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
tattoos.
tattoos and shit.
Yeah, you gotta get them basic tattoos. Like
Hey,
I
but
told you,
y'all-
man. Get the prayer arms.
Y'all be hella wrong though. You know why y'all hella wrong? Because y'all send nudes, y'all recycle nudes that y'all send to niggas. We don't want no nudes you sent to another nigga before.
Y'all recycle dick, y'all get a host.
But how many variations of a dick picture can you get?
No, I'm talking about y'all. Y'all use the same dick. The fuck. It's the same pussy.
I don't even like pussy pictures, shit.
Hey,
Why gotta be a
wait,
fresh
hold
one? You asked
on,
for a pussy
hold on,
picture.
hold
Why
on.
No,
gotta
I don't even like pussy
Hold on a
pictures,
second.
shit.
Hold on a second, Chip. I want the world to know men do not like pussy pictures. Now you got a freak that a little
Nah,
weirdo
some
that
niggas
asks
that
you. You get a little weirdo that asks you that want that man something wrong with that dude. So you might want to do some
So the
background
guy
on
that
him.
just asked me the same.
Well, listen.
I do not feel.
Nah, but pussy pictures is like, it just don't look good on camera, dog.
It's not.
That's why you gotta
It don't.
jazzy it up a little
Like I
bit.
don't look at pussy and be like, ooh yeah, that's right, that's nice. Like I don't.
I ain't gonna lie, I did get a nice pussy picture before in my life. It was nice.
It's not that I'm saying it looks
Yeah,
ugly.
great
It just don't do nothing.
That's why I got some video.
Imagery.
It's 2018. You got some video.
But it depends
Snapchat.
what you're doing in the
Oh,
video.
fuck that. You might accidentally seeing this shit on your story.
Nah, you know, there's
Well,
other extra steps you
You
gotta
gotta be
do.
real goofy to be saving that to your story. Send it to
No,
your story.
I'm talking about like you
Like,
can
for you to
record
post it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop recycling news and send them to other niggas, though.
Yeah, man, I gotta cut
You're
that
not
out.
gonna know. They not gonna know.
Yeah,
No,
man.
that's a picture I look at, I be like, I know she didn't take this just for me, dog. I'm not that. I don't
Yeah,
feel like I'm
yeah.
But
that
who
special.
cares? It's the same pussy.
They be wearing like lingerie and shit and
I be
take a
like,
picture.
I know
I'm
this
like,
is way before me.
you probably put that
I'm
on.
not that
Why y'all wanna
If I look deep enough, it's probably on your
Why should we
Instagram.
not feel special? We prizes
About a
too.
picture, you wanna feel special? Go.
Shit, we are prizes too. We like to feel special too. It's not all about y'all.
Yes,
It's not all
So
about
we
y'all-
can be the prize
So y'all saying fresh dick pics every time you send a pic?
every
That's
time.
different.
You
Sometimes
hold
I
on,
do.
hold on.
No,
Sometimes,
yeah.
hold on. Let me ask you a question. You think a nigga just saving dick pics like you never
no,
know,
no.
dog?
Hey, stop,
You never
dog.
know when
You
you gonna have to hit him with a
gotta
fresh dick pic.
Hey, I disagree. We gotta have
Well,
one
what is
on stand.
wrong with you?
And service is on the line. We are 30 minutes in.
You gotta have one on standby,
Listen to
dog.
why he's single.
You gotta have one on standby, bro.
You might be scaring them off with them dick pics. I don't
I ain't
know.
scaring shit off. You wanna see it? I got a file one for you.
Do you want to see it, girl?
Breezed up.
I'm good, love.
You sure?
I don't even like dick.
See what?
What? Skirt? What?
I don't even like it.
Just tell the truth,
So-
man.
so, shit, what
That's
are
why
you
this is the
saying
realest
to us?
podcast in the world, man. I appreciate that.
What are you saying to us, shit?
I take dick, but I don't know.
You take it, but you don't like it.
You don't like looking at it.
I'd rather just get head all day, go to sleep.
You are a nigga.
See, now what's the difference between being gay and bi?
Hold on, we going into another motherfucking topic? Come on.
Oh no,
That ain't
Trip
even
don't
a
like
topic.
when Trip
That
don't
ain't
like
even
when
a
she under
topic.
That's right.
she under the spotlight.
Spot.
This nigga gonna remove the thing from the journal. Hey, that ain't the topic. You ain't gonna find it on there. I'm asking the question.
What's the difference from being what?
Speak to the mic.
Between being gay and bi.
The mic right here.
I thought gay is that you only solely mess with one
There's a big
sex,
difference.
and then bi is
Yeah.
you mess with
There's a big
both.
difference.
I understand, but aren't that just people in denial about who they truly are?
No,
No, because I
nigga.
can like both.
I'm just
Bi
saying.
means two. You like two
I
different.
mean,
genders.
I'm just
Now,
saying.
if you say bi-curious and
If you can't make up your mind,
I feel like
bisexual,
bi-curious is in denial. Like, you don't know. That's the curiosity.
No,
of
I don't
it.
think it's denial. I think they do know. That's what makes them curious about
okay,
it.
when
more.
I was bi-curious, I was just curious to see how it feels.
And your
'Cause
curiosity led
in
you
my
to.
mind, I thought women gave the best head because I'm like, they have to be a woman. I mean, they have to know what they're doing because they're a woman. Shit, found out the hard way.
Oh, so
so
when
don't
you-
know how to eat pussy just like these niggas.
Oh, so you have to tell them about keeping a little man on a boat still.
Yeah. Shout out to last episode. Make sure you check it out.
But how did you even go about even shooting your shot in that situation? Because we do it totally different from y'all.
totally.
We go about what we want in a totally different way from y'all.
Well, first, I don't shoot.
Speak
my
up.
shot.
You gotta speak up,
I don't
goddammit.
shoot my shot with women. Ron, take over, please.
I feel like as females, shooting our shot, I feel like people look at it as being thirsty. I feel like
Ain't no wrong being thirsty.
people look at it as like, oh, she just like, if that dude have perks about him, if he got money, if he dressed nice, if he this, if he that, they may look at it as like, dang, like you just trying to talk to me because of this, and that. But I feel like people don't really look at it as like, oh, she really want to mess with me. Like they don't really take it as in like
I don't know.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
yeah, like it's
I
not
don't know.
something
I ain't
that.
never scolded a woman before for shooting a shot.
I mean, at the
We
same
kinda
time,
like that.
but at the same time, I've never really had a whole lot of money. So I don't know if they would. They can't necessarily be using me because you can find someone better to use.
So she was clearly just interested.
Right.
Yeah,
So like we usually have that problem. You know, I say we regular dudes, but I'm guessing like a celebrity or somebody who makes a substantial amount of money would feel different about it. Like, yeah, she see what I have. She see that I can upgrade her, so to speak, and she's shooting a shot at that. And that's what they might think.
Yeah, but look, you talking about a celebrity standpoint. I'm talking about just everyday people.
I'm just talking about I'm talking about you could be just a wealthy person.
Because I could see how a wealthy person could question somebody who want to start.
Right. And that's what she was.
Because you have to say, is this person really for me or really for the money? Now, everyday people, if a woman was to shoot their shot at me, I like the initiative because usually we're taught that men are supposed to be the seeker.
Right,
we're
right.
supposed to find the one we want to be with.
Yeah.
So when a woman takes that, and more women are doing this now. We see women that's proposing to men. You know what I'm saying? So they coming out the gate strong now.
We're gonna get back to that.
You know what I'm saying? So when women are now tired of waiting on men to get their shit together. Women are tired of waiting on men to get their shit together, and now they're taking the initiative to go for what they want. And can you be mad at them?
No, I'm not mad at the sisters. I would never be mad at them for shooting their shot. You know what I'm saying? Because you want what you want. However, I would be awkward if I was that guy being proposed to. Like,
But she proposed to
Get up off your knees. You ain't got
Yeah, but that's two totally different things, though. But yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
But see, listen, I don't shoot my shot to niggas, but what I do is I'll roll the ball over in your court and see if you're gonna pick it up.
How you do that?
Oh, you just like somebody all his pictures?
Can I finish? I roll the ball in your court. Now, whether you at that point, I pass you the ball, right? So at this point, I've done gave you the score. It's up to you if you're gonna shoot the shot or not. I'm not shooting my shot now. Now, I've done that by different ways. Like, I'll start small conversations, flirt, give a little eye contact, all of that. I'm not doing nothing more than that.
Oh, so you throw him books and hopefully he catch on.
Right, if he don't shoot his, because I don't like rejection.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be dumb to those little subtle hits. I don't be getting it. Like, chick message you saying X, Y, and Z. Like, oh, I just seen your podcast. I thought it was really cool. I'm thinking, man, maybe she just want to check out the podcast. I'm not knowing that she trying to flirt with
at that
me.
point, you're not too intelligent, so I don't want to talk to you anyway.
I mean, that is what it is. Or you just bad at flirting.
Yeah, I get it from both sides. Some women are terrible flirters, though.
Not all women.
Not all, I agree with you. Not all, but some women are terrible flirters.
Some women are very, but some
women will admit it. Like, I see it on social media. Women be like, I don't even know how to flirt with a guy. You know what I'm saying? They'll say stuff like that.
Some women,
I don't even know how to.
But some women are very direct and very like.
And those are the ones that are looking at you thirsty.
Yeah, but the ones I'm talking about who direct, they're very confident with it. And it's a sexy thing.
But in today's world, it's easy to shoot your shot on social media. Ladies, just go find the basketball emoji thing and just go put it in the inbox and leave it alone.
Hey,
if he don't understand, then
ladies, if you try that with me, I'm gonna respond pathetic. Okay?
You get an A for effort.
You get an E.
But you know what? All right, you say on the flip side, if a woman is confident and they approach a dude, they look at as being thirsty. It's the same on the flip side for us approaching women. Though. Yeah. Especially if we're persistent with it. Yeah. If you're persistent, then you're definitely looked at as being thirsty. We can't afford the luxury of being persistent no more because we've been tired of thirsty.
Listen, you know the difference between being thirsty and not being? Success. Yes. If you stay persistent, like, and you in her inbox consistently, and then she finally gives in, and then she finally gives in.
At the fancy for how many seasons?
5 seasons.
Stalking her all those seasons.
They work together.
Shit, though.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. While we're talking about shooting shots, it's rules to this shit. If you know that somebody is out your league, stop shooting your fucking shot. Because every day I question what the fuck I look like. Because these niggas got too much confidence these days.
Wait a minute. Ain't no lead.
Ain't no lead. To this shit.
I'm gonna give you an example of being thirsty.
These niggas don't be having no car, no job. I'm not building the bell.
They don't know.
Some of these women don't be having shit either and be wanting niggas to save them.
But I ain't got nothing to do with it.
He don't know what you got. If I just inbox you on, I don't know.
But he know what he got. He know he ain't got no car.
He know he got a dick and he know you got a pussy. That's all he know.
But exactly. He don't even be in my inbox because he ain't getting either.
That's what I'm saying.
But you talking about? I only said one thing.
We brought up a great example. We brought up a great example. I'm gonna tell y'all the simplified version of what knowing what thirsty is. Jamie Foxx was persistent, got fancy. But that nigga Cole wouldn't give up on Pam and was never successful. That nigga is thirsty. He wouldn't never. He was never
That is
successful.
actually
And she showed no interest. Fancy at least sometimes showed interest in Jamie every once in a while. Pam showed no interest
That
in
goes
Cole.
back to knowing. That goes back to the pretty much staying in your lane. Like Jamie went ugly. He still had some swag. He was still part of the cool crowd. Cole was dumb. He was lame. Said dumb shit. Like ain't nobody take his ass.
But Cole didn't even get a subtle hint from Pam that she was even slightly
because he
interested.
was corny.
Okay.
If that's the angle you want to take.
It's cool. Hey, anybody listen to that? It's only corny if she ain't if she ain't laugh.
It's only thirsty if she's
because it's
like,
another
Pam
chick.
didn't
You
laugh.
gonna say the same thing? Another chick gonna laugh. So hey,
Right, that's
it
what
is
I said.
it is.
It's rules to this shit. Stay in your lane, homie.
Hey, but I don't even know how to judge what's corny to y'all because y'all think that these niggas that be so cool
my
and they be lame as fuck, but y'all swear these niggas be the coolest shit alive.
You know, it's
And
funny.
so that shit is subjective.
'Cause
No, it's
women
not hate.
aren't-
That's
women
not
What are you
funny.
talking about?
No.
Hey, give an example.
No, I don't have to give examples. There's a bunch of niggas out here because they have a certain amount of status. They'll look at, oh, that nigga got this nigga everything. But personality-wise, that nigga could be a real cool.
How DMX say it? I figured you got this.
No,
this,
that's not-
that
that's true.
nigga shit.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm talking about?
What can we hurt about? That's the chick really don't know me. And I understand that. You don't know me, and I get that. But
Like when a
if
dog
you know
told a joke,
anything, if you know
she
anything
can
about
get
me, a
She
man
now
should
do the
never
math.
have to hate on another man.
That's exactly what he was talking
Right?
about, man.
There's no hate in my blood. All right. So,
Make this about me.
but
Well, it's
I'm
not-
a
I don't know what y'all was talking
But
about.
I'm gonna let you know this though. Some niggas that are put on a pedestal, if y'all really sit down and get to know who the fuck they are, them niggas really don't have shit to really give y'all except those material things and the fact that they have this shit that makes them supposedly cool.
A lot of these dudes be looking real golden on the outside, so to speak, but
hollow on the inside.
hollow on the inside, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
That's what I'm
broken.
like. That's
There's a lot of broke
why
people out
these
here,
women that get in these relationships thinking they're the coolest shit ever,
Mm-hmm.
them shits fail when they really get to know who the fuck they are. Because they didn't have nothing else to bring to the table. That's what I'm saying. Like the shit that y'all think is cool, whatever. And I think that's something that comes along
Yeah,
with
you gotta
age.
know your worth, King.
It comes along with age because there was a point in time there were some women I was like, damn, she bad, I gotta get it. And then you really get to know her badass. You start to see she really doesn't have shit that I
Oh
typically
my
go for.
God, bro!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, hey, listen. I thought I had came up when I got this one chick number, right? She was the bee's knees or whatever. Man, I talked to her for about 30 minutes. Man, this girl halfway retarded.
Not
man.
what you thought it was, right? She is like physical appearance wise, she was bad as shit.
She not even finding me no more. Oh God.
Yeah, because
Like,
when you
she
really get to know somebody and you
She's
start
dead
to pick
stupid.
up their ways, you
She's
start to
stupid.
find things that the important things. Like the outside characteristics, we look at how they dress, how they carry themselves, the material shit they may have. Do they have a car? Do they, you know what I'm
The shit
saying?
that is appreciated
But
with
when you
value.
start talking about the shit that's really important, you start to see they
You know,
lack
it's
all that
important,
shit. You'd be like, man, I was going for the wrong thing. And all of us have made that mistake before going for the wrong thing because what we seen on the outside.
You gotta learn the difference between guns.
But that's facts. That's facts. We typically go for what we see on the outside, and then when you get to know what's on the inside, you be like, damn.
Well, okay.
You know?
Well, switch topics a little bit. How do y'all feel about these new movies with were historically white roles, but now are being played by black characters? As you see, this new Spider-Man movie has a black Spider-Man in it as one of the alternate universes. How y'all feel about that? Like,
I mean, white people gonna be mad about that shit. They made an uproar about what Michael B. Jordan possibly playing Superman. They hated that
I heard about that.
Hey,
Is
remember
that
the Fantastic? Nigga, they made a big deal about him
being in the Fantastic Four?
being a Fantastic
He was
Four
Johnny
because
Flame.
originally it was a white character.
Yeah.
But shit, think about how much whitewash shit they have put out that we had to deal with. They literally made a movie about Egyptian times with white people.
Yeah,
Like Egypt's not
gods.
Africa. Like Egypt's not Africa.
Egyptian gods that were white.
According to some ignorant white people, they like to dissociate Egypt from Africa. You know, they don't want to give, because when you think about Egyptians, you think about everything that comes from high technology.
The thing about the Egyptians were mulattoes, which were blacks mixed with Asians, or blacks mixed with Arabs, or blacks mixed with whites, and when you were a half breed, you weren't accepted by your peers. You know what I'm saying? By your blacks or the white side. So but it was so much of it happening that they pretty much formed their own villages, and that's where the people of Egypt come from. They were mulattoes.
You know, well, I'm gonna take a different angle on it because I don't even know if that's fact that there are mulattoes. This is the first time
it's
I'm
in the
hearing that.
deconstruction of Black history.
Okay,
That's why
but when you're thinking about Egypt, right? It's no different.
Deconstruction of Black civilization. I'm sorry.
When you think about modern day, right? You could apply this to current day, right?
Okay.
You think of Egypt, think about the pyramids, think about the sphinxes. All that shit was high technology. Back then, they had the technology. If you see their buildings and their structures, you'd be like, this doesn't look like a man made this. So the idea that black people are the creators behind this, white people don't want to give them that credit. So bad that they went over there and pillaged the Egyptians, and that's why the sphinxes have nose torn off them or whatever, because they destroyed them shit. They don't want to give them that credit at all.
Right.
You know, and so when we bring that and fast forward until today's society, you know, if a black man is successful for doing something, they want to take the white credit for it all day. They don't want to give black men that credit. Oh, he's the reason behind this. He's the reason why all this. But if a white man created something, they're bigging him up to the fullest.
Yeah.
Like he's the greatest inventor of all time. They like to give Albert Einstein all the credit. Like there wasn't smart, intelligent black men that gave us shit that we use today.
George Washington Carver gets credit for just the peanut, but
He did a lot of stuff.
he did a lot of things outside
Exactly.
of that. Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's easy to whitewash shit. And so when you have a black person that's in the spotlight of doing something that's fantastic, then it's like the credit of that is like, oh no, these niggas can't be too great. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a difference because like we teach American history and we teach Black history, and in Black history we teach about stuff that happened in America. So it's like, why are these two separated, right?
Yeah.
So when you grow up in these, you know, publicly funded schools, you know, we teaching our kids about all these great white men over the course of
history that we learn in school is nothing but white history.
It is.
It was, you know,
It literally, like the story is so incomplete.
Yeah. Let me give you the public school version of what history is. It's like white people being great, white people being great. Oh, there was slavery. Oh.
White people great.
White people being great again. White people being great. Oh, let's have Super Wrong. We have Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. That's where Rosa Parks. That's where it stops. White history again. White history again.
It's funny because when I hear
crazy.
When white people will argue with you, they'll tell you, well, yeah, George Washington, he owned slaves, but he inherited those from his mother and his parents. I'm like, he still owned human beings. That is immoral. Like someone gives you something, don't mean you have to take it.
Can I say something?
But hey, go ahead, Chip.
Okay, so kind of
Yeah, we
so you
definitely
know
got
piggyback about the topic, about the black people
playing
playing white
roles.
roles. My opinion, people might disagree. I feel like nowadays black people are starting to find themselves because we all grew up and put white people on a pedestal because the white people wanted us to put them on a pedestal. But so you know, they tried to make us feel like we were less, you know what I'm saying, less than them.
Yeah.
So now we done found ourselves, put ourselves on our own pedestal. So I feel like their tactic now, not all white people have all races, but
I'm mad that you have to put that disclaimer.
I feel like they try to give black people certain things to distract them. Like, okay, well, if I give y'all a little this, y'all shut up. Like we do our little kids.
Yeah.
Like if they whine and cry, okay, let me get them
Yeah.
so they'll shut the fuck up. I feel like that's why they gave us Obama. Now they giving us Spider-Man. Great.
Well,
all right.
This is a cartoon, by the way.
But okay, let me say this.
Oh, it's
First of
not
all,
even.
yeah,
It's a
it's a cartoon.
cartoon.
Yeah, that's
y'all left that out. No.
Niggas
That's
are
how
going crazy
they are.
over
Yeah, there was
Spider-Man.
a part to that. But I'm gonna say this. First off, what we was talking about? What was the subject again?
We're talking about black people taking white
Yeah,
roles.
okay. As far as like having a black Batman or a black Superman, dog, I could care less. I'll be honest with you. I really don't want it. I mean, if y'all do it, cool. But I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't. I'm cool. I'm confident. I don't need any more imagery of myself. But that's me personally.
You know,
But to the Obama thing, the only reason why I don't believe that's true because after Obama, they started upping their voter suppression after 2008. After 2008, we had the highest turnout of black voters of all time, and black people swung that vote to Obama, swung that election to Obama, and then you see in 2013, right after he lost the House, you see they changed the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and where it protected the Southern voters against the racist states, and making discrimination laws, and which, you know, like I said, their excuse was it's not as bad as it used to be. So that law is pretty much, you know, been stripped.
You know what bothers me about the shit is because, like, and this is why
but this was 2013. I just want you to know this is 2013. This didn't happen like 30 years ago.
And we still feeling the effects of it today. They still doing the voter suppression thing. And we seen in the primary elections. So when we talk about how bad it is, it's like, this is one thing, like, a lot of people talk shit about millennials, but people don't really know the age group of millennials. You know, they act like millennials are just as young motherfuckers that's out here wilding, like it don't go up to 30 plus.
I'm about to say, if you've been in the millennium longer than you've been.
Exactly. So this is the thing. This is what I like about our generation versus every generation now, like before us. We question shit. Right. We don't take shit as what it is. I hate to hear older black people tell me
that's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. You know, you just gotta play the game. Yeah. That's telling me that you just accepting that shit, and we're at the point where we're not accepting that shit no more. We're fighting for that shit, and I hate the fact. Yeah, I hate the fact that when we're passionate.
Just bullshit.
Yeah.
Ooh, why had a white person tell me the other day that Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton were troublemakers, trouble starters, because they don't do nowhere. They don't do nothing. They just come up and start trouble. I don't know why, but when people say black people come to start trouble, it always just rubs me the wrong way.
It's debatable because, like, when I look at where we came in black society, right? It's like when we celebrate our blackness, they want to demonize it. Think about it. Black Lives Matter. Oh, they're criminals. They're this. They're so.
They were labeled as a terrorist organization.
When you think about the Black Panther Party, labeled as a terrorist, they literally formed the KKK.
Yep, a hate group. A
hate group to combat the Black Panthers.
No.
Or, no, it was vice versa. The Black Panthers was formed to combat the KKK.
Actually, they were actually formed to protect
our rights.
Protect black people against the cops that were killing.
Exactly.
So
the way that was created was for the good, but they demonized it, formed them as a hate group. If you view hate groups, if you Google hate groups, you'll find the new Black Panther Party as a part of the hate group.
I will say this: there were parts of
militant.
There were parts of it that did get corrupt. At the end, Huey got on drugs really bad. He got corrupt. So yeah, a part of it is like, a part of it was dirty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
but what it initially stood for, it was huge. You know what I'm saying? It was perfect. So, it was perfect for what we needed at that time.
And this is why I like, and this is random now, throw this in here. This is why I like when Black Panther came out so much. It's because, and this is what I hated from black people, because for everything we celebrate, you always gonna have that one nigga that's always gonna be in opposition of it. And it's like, when all of us were celebrating the Black Panther, people going to the movies with dashikis and everything, niggas would hate, why y'all gotta do this? Y'all niggas look stupid, blah, blah, blah. Y'all celebrate white shit all the time. They white fashion, white materialistic things and everything. We celebrate something that's for us, then it's a problem. We don't get it's only far and few we get to really celebrate being black.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Chip. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
I didn't really have a problem with them wearing dashikis or whatever like that, but I had a problem with people feeling like because I was black, I had to watch the movie. If I don't like them type of movies, I don't care if it's
you got a preference.
I didn't want to watch the movie, and I still haven't watched it.
It's a great movie, but I get why you say that. If you're not into it, you're not into it. But my thing is, we literally be having haters. Like, if you black and you celebrate something that's black, there's always gonna be that one nigga that's gonna be on opposition honestly, for no reason, just to go get something.
Like you got people like Chip who probably don't watch superhero movies, not interested, right? And then you got some people who like, man, y'all who see that it's hyped up and just want to go against it and say, man, I ain't watching that bullshit. Y'all niggas always like just to be a hater, really.
And that's why
people just got hated.
And we have to be as loud as we're supposed to be, because we're taught to be quiet the whole time. We're not supposed to have voices. So when you see us being loud, you see us just being proud about who we are, it's looked at as being a problem, being extra.
Ghetto.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we see white people celebrate themselves all the time.
I'm about to say this. Why is it ratchet when we came to the theater dressed up in our attire, in our dashikis and everything else. But when white people come with their Harry Potter stuff on, or when white people show up with their Star Wars stuff on, or their Lord of the Rings stuff, no one says anything. Like we understand it. Like, so why don't you understand our excitement? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want blackness to be celebrated. No, well, I can't even say they don't want blackness to be celebrated. I didn't hear really hear white people complaining about it. No, fair enough. I didn't see too many white people criticizing Black Panther because white people was right along in that movie theater with the rest of us. And that was the first time I seen white people in dashikis. I was like, deadass. I was like, damn. Instead of me being like, man, nah, you ain't black. You ain't supposed to be wearing this. I'm glad that you're celebrating the culture because for once you're kind of getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, motherfucker, go.
Just pause and we can move on. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck that was about. What was that noise from?
For me, my elbow was hitting the damn
Who
thing.
the hell?
Who was that from?
My goofy ass.
I have a question.
What's up, shit?
Do y'all think the black race hate on the black race more than white people?
I wouldn't say more.
I wouldn't say more, but they definitely don't support it.
I think we hate on the smaller things.
Yeah.
As opposed
Y'all know
to
we the
big
only
things.
race that hate
On each other.
on each other about our color of our skin.
No, because they experience that in Hispanic society.
They black.
But
Some of them, no, some
there's
of them
some
are.
Cubans that associate themselves with being white and vote Republican. Cubans don't look. Think about it. You call a Puerto Rican a Mexican? Hispanics beef all the time. Cubans think they're white. That's that Pitbull. He was around niggas. But Cubans think they're white. If you down in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Huh? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you just stopped in the middle of your, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good at that, man.
Nigga stopped in the middle of you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's big. That's big in Hispanic society. Some of them don't associate themselves as. Some of them don't even like to be called. I'm not. There's a movie, and it was like, man, do you understand you black? No, I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not you. You black. Me, I'm so and so. Like Hispanics don't like to associate themselves with nothing else. Some Cubans think they're white. There's some. That's not just black society.
You gotta understand. Never mind. I can go into this geographical thing later.
I really did. For once, you kind of get.
Alright, you gonna pick up from there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, now it's
Ready when you ready.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
And I like the fact that they're celebrating the culture. But I hate for every other race that celebrates our culture, we then tear them apart. This is what we wanted, right? This is what we complain. You don't get us. We tired of you hating us. We tired of you putting us down. But as soon as they embrace it and start coming in and want to be a part of it, we're like, nah, you can't be here. This is blacks only.
Well, it's two things. Because historically, if you study black history, the great black dynasties have always failed when they started letting white people in.
That's because we allowed them to take away our shit.
That's one thing. But two is, this is a different kind of, no, you can't celebrate it, right? It's kind of because we kind of like, we want that actual Wakanda where we're inside and no one else can get in. Like, you want that kind of exclusiveness bubble.
I understand
but that's not
that.
realistic. You know
I understand that, but in that same token, if you say that, you can't be mad at motherfuckers that's on the opposition now on because you done alienated them.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Because I think we're the only culture that allow other people to come in and accept this shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? We're more welcome.
Culture, but you got people who vulture off our culture.
But that's a different circumstance. We have people that take from us, but there's people that like to embrace. Think about it. A few years ago, people were literally telling Justin Timberlake, "Oh, he's a culture vulture. He's still in the black music." Wow. I mean, you know, all these years he's been making this good music. People been appreciating. Now he's a culture vulture.
Because he started making R&B, I guess.
Yeah, because he converted. Is Robin Thicke a culture vulture too?
No, I wouldn't use that word convert. I wouldn't.
Yeah, he did. He went from pop music to R&B.
White artists don't have to cross over.
Yes, they do.
He changed his style of music,
He
but his
converted to
fans never left.
Yeah, but he converted to a whole nother genre of music, dog.
He did. He made more music.
He went from bubblegum pop music to making R&B music.
Does he not still make pop music?
He flirts with the lines. He can do that.
Yeah,
but white artists have the ability to do that. If a black artist goes and they go do pop,
But
like, oh, you sold out. You doing music for the white folks.
I don't think he was necessarily trying to transition towards black people as he was just transitioning with the move. because the now most listened to genre is hip hop.
But you know,
So
I don't
gotta
even
get
think it's
close.
that. If you looked at Justin Timberlake, and there's a clip right now, you can Google it.
I mean,
From
back in the
Mickey
day.
Mouse Club.
Yeah,
it was
when
like
he was
12 years old.
singing
They were
Jodeci.
singing Jodeci.
I remember.
This is music that they grew up on. I remember watching the old shit with Paula Patton when she used to be with Robin Thicke. She tells him the song he used to sing to her. It was a black R&B song. Robin Thicke dad dated or was married to a black woman. This is shit that they're influenced by. So when they come up making this type of music, why is it, oh, they're culture vulture because they're making off it? This is shit they influenced on just like us. All white people are not growing up in a house, so all they did was listen to white shit. Some of their influences came from black culture too.
All of them listen to Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
I
Michael
mean,
Jackson is
Michael
like
Jackson's
universal
is
star.
literally
That's
pop.
different. You know, I don't know if you get bigger of a star power than Michael Jackson, and the closest to come to that
It
is
was
Beyonce.
Elvis. I want to say Elvis.
I was about to say modern day now
Oh, yeah.
is Beyonce. That everybody loves Beyonce. You know, just like everybody loved Michael Jackson. You had motherfuckers, grown ass men, crying at Michael Jackson concerts front row, crying to see Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You don't get bigger than a star than that. He sold out world tour. You know how much of a savage in music you have to be to sell out a world tour.
Listen, you don't have to explain to us that. They don't know how to act there.
From
That's bullshit, man.
He write for a lot of people. You know, and your greatest singers sometimes don't necessarily have a whole line of hits. Think about John B. John B was that dude back then, but John B didn't have a bunch of hits. He probably had 2 or 3.
Man,
But
Bryson Tiller sound better than John.
Definitely
but
better.
now we're in that time where like the popular R&B you hear on radios,
Matter
that
of
rap
fact-
singing shit. Like,
Matter of fact, if I was Bryson Tiller, I had to run up on Jaquez just for trying me like that.
hey, but you know what though? I think Tory Lanez better than Bryson Tiller.
Ain't Tory Lanez a rapper?
He rap
Tory
and
Lanez
sing like a,
could sing and he could rap.
yeah.
I don't really call that singing though.
Tory Lanez could sing.
Tory Lane's not better than Bryson Tiller.
I do.
He a better
I think
rapper.
so.
He a better rapper.
So what Tory Lanez song is better than Don't by Bryson Tiller?
But don't.
What
Don't.
song is better than Don't by Bryson Tiller from
Bryson
Tory-
Tiller that
from Tory Lanez?
that everyone he sampled off the reggae joint, the Everyone Falls joint. What is the name of it?
Oh no.
Yes, nigga. Yes, you hear that everywhere.
I don't care how much you hit.
Come on, man. You're not about to. And to your argument,
And I'm
Bryson
not-
Tiller don't have even the amount of a catalog
He
than
don't,
Tory
but that
Lanez.
song is better though.
We do not have the rights to this music.
I know, right?
Get us kicked off, motherfucker.
Hey, man.
Nah, yeah.
And
Tory
so,
Lanez don't have no song better than that. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Tory Lanez give you some hits. Tory Lanez made a mixtape when all he did was sample off 90s R&B joints.
Oh yeah,
and that shit was crazy.
yeah.
I still have that.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. You know, and if you're gonna argue that
See, he
same
ain't
point,
nothing but another Jaquez.
no, I can't say that.
No, you just said it.
No, I
He
did
just
not.
had a whole album.
Tory
that
Lanez
kinda,
has more
like,
content than
but
Bryson
everything
Tiller.
else, yeah.
Bro, but he's
Tory
all
Lanez has
sample.
more
You might
content
as well
than Bryson
just-
Tiller.
You might as well just cover the damn song the way he did.
No, Bryson Tiller. No, with Tory Lanez has a catalog that's broader than Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller made that song, dropped that project. We haven't heard from him since.
I heard you, but like I said,
Haven't heard from him since.
I mean, he could have just covered some more songs too. I mean, we talking about cover artists here.
Jaquez.
Jaquez is the king of the cover artists.
That's what he
That's
meant.
what I give him.
That's what
He's
he
the
meant.
king of the cover artists.
He's a con artist.
He said,
He's a con artist.
when I seen that nigga singing Candy Coated Raindrops,
Hey, but you know
He
what?
don't even be sounding good.
Hey, but
he
you know what?
don't.
He's trash.
Kodak Black sounded better on Testimony than him.
Hey, but you want to know
In the
what?
auto-tune.
I'm not gonna hate on the man, but you know what I do like? What I do take from this is I'm glad that he brought this out because now R&B artists are now forcing themselves to now try to step up now. Now we have B2K that came back to do a 2019 tour with Pretty Ricky.
Oh, I want to see that.
But all of them, they're going on tour. Now
Spectacular week's gonna start
Now, who
back
was
there.
it?
Start back at that challenge.
Now you got Tank. I think it was Tank or somebody who said, let's do a King of R&B tour. Chris Brown, Tank, R. Kelly, all of them. Now you got R&B artists now willing to join for this. So if anything, his statement did, it really kind of brought R&B back to the light.
But
to get
his
that
whole
conversation
statement
going.
could've
If anything, his statement did.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
It was
his,
great for him.
I also feel
I
like
think it
his
was a good
statement
move
was
for him to
like
say
looked
that.
over because maybe he didn't like express the 16 to 25. Maybe a lot of people that just went over a lot of people's head, which is why everybody went crazy.
No.
Well, originally
You know
he
what
had
his problem
sex
is?
to 25.
You know what? You know, I thank him because he provided great content. I think he is hilarious. I seen a video of him singing compared to other people who sang the songs. Oh my goodness, I've been rolling. You talking about, the Stevie Wonder, I Don't Want a Board? Oh man, I was crying laughing when he started singing.
But you want to know what I
did like? Candy Rain and Kev on stage.
That's like Osiris saying he the king of the
Oh my God. But this is what I want to take from it, man. It's like with him, if anything he did, he got motherfuckers to start talking about him. Everybody know who Jacquees is now. If you didn't know who Jacquees was before, you motherfucking know now.
Yeah, we know.
You know what I'm saying? You know now. So it was great.
I will say that
it was a great move.
Yeah, you're right.
It was a great move.
People talk about it. People definitely talk about it.
Negative, what they say, negative publicity is good.
But what's funny is Mr. Delusional himself was co-signing his King of the R&B statement.
Who?
Bow Wow.
Oh my God.
Bow Wow was like, go ahead, talk your shit, young nigga. It was like,
he just trying to be relevant again.
Bow Wow,
anyway.
cut it, man.
And that's Sharp Moss.
Right.
His name's Sharp Moss.
Man.
He just trying to do anything to be relevant again.
Hair nappy, but I'm happy pocket full of dough. Come on, man.
That time.
Bow Wow's a legend.
Yeah. He was a legend. Great.
But even all legends can fuck up. They ain't legend status.
He was a legend when he was a child.
So what is R&B to y'all? What does R&B mean?
R&B gives a feeling. I don't like that sing-songy rap R&B shit. When I think about R&B, it's like you're really singing. Like when I hear your music, you put me in a mood. Like when I hear Carl Thomas Summer Rain, I believe. I put you close your eyes and you envision everything he was singing about. When you heard Carl Thomas say "Where I Want to Be," you was like, okay, you can put yourself in whatever mood they were in at that time. When certain artists will sing about certain stuff, you can get that feeling. I don't get that no more when I hear R&B. I don't get that no more.
What my definition of R&B is rhythm and blues.
Me.
So does R&B means love to y'all?
Yep.
No.
Well, no, because R&B artists sing about love.
That's true, but I feel like majority of R&B songs are like those type of songs.
Because a lot of artists, like for example, Mary J. Blige, her whole career was built off heartbreak.
Right, and I feel like that's a lot of people, honestly.
Yeah, it was built off heartbreak. So when you hear it, R&B, it's like with certain genres of music, I think music is supposed to like grab you emotionally somehow. Whether it's even Lil Jon and Eastside Boys had niggas wanting to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it captures a moment, it captures emotion.
It's really a talent to be able to transfer that energy.
Yeah.
To transfer that energy to the listener. That's why I think why Tupac is so revered as an artist, because his lyrics weren't necessarily a complex rhyme scheme, but when he spoke, it was not just was he saying real shit, but you felt what he was saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Tia.
Was it really? Was it really one of his T.I. moments?
Use a couple words I don't know I heard before.
But it's like when artists made certain shit, you could feel what they're saying, and that's what I'm not getting from R&B now. I don't feel like I can't think of the last R&B song that I've heard that I was like, damn. Oh, honestly, take that back. Yes, I have. There's 2 R&B songs within the last 5 years that I listened to, and they weren't even made by men. They weren't even made by men. That's the crazy thing. When SZA made The Weeknd, I was like,
oh no.
She made that song, and I could really. When she made that song, I was like, I can name women who actually has this mindset.
I like the song, but no. I was like, I could see how she was speaking to a demographic of women that I know. Mm-hmm. Then the last song from that was what's the name? Oh my God, Jhené Aiko. She had a song. I wish I knew the name of it. It's called The Worst.
I don't just about to say that.
The Worst. That was that shit.
I don't even know what that song sounds like.
And like I said, it's valid.
Oh, that was
the song. It was called The Worst.
Oh, I know it was called
The Worst. So like, it doesn't necessarily have to be an emotion that I'm feeling like, oh shit, I get where they come. Like,
see, but then you speaking to me. Also
no, but it doesn't.
But that's still like different than like the R&B.
Yeah, it's very good.
Because it kind of lacks that soul that we used to.
But all R&B has soul.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we just talking about over the last R&B song that I like fell in love with the singing and the words and the whole thing. It wasn't even an R&B song. It was an R&B hook. It was actually Wale with Usher, Matrimony.
Yeah.
That's the last time I heard it.
Yeah.
Literally the last time I heard it.
Facts.
I feel like nowadays it's just really more so about the mood, like honestly.
Yeah, it's always been about a vibe,
Yeah,
though.
like-
It's always been about a vibe, the way it makes you feel.
But music always changes. Because when we think back of when our R&B came around, it was different than our parents. You know what I'm saying? So it keeps
I'm
like...
so glad she said that. I'm so glad she said that. This is how R&B is corrupt, because it's funny how older people speak about how R&B is changing as far as how it's different or whatever.
Right.
But if you really listen to it, all the old R&B is cheating,
No,
lying.
I'm not talking about like the content though. I'm
Talking
talking about the
about
sound.
Okay, the sound is different.
Yeah. It was a little bit more soul back then.
Yeah.
You know, but like, that changed in the 90s.
People would in the
That
90s.
changed in the 90s.
In the 90s, people were still singing from their bellies. They-
Yeah, but it wasn't
still on some
necessarily-
hustling folk.
Now we
Push that shit.
different.
Push that shit out.
Yeah, but let's not. But
People still doing that in the 90s.
But it
They
wasn't
stopped
all.
doing that in 2000.
But there's a
man.
difference between soul music and R&B music. Like,
Okay,
if you
okay.
have a strong voice and you're
No,
really
no, I get
singing,
what you're saying.
that's But let's not act like the '90s didn't have genuine. Like Usher wasn't in the '90s.
Genuine and Usher, you don't think they have soul, boy?
That's not what I'm saying. They didn't make soul
And now we
music.
don't need to get
okay.
all around
They
it.
didn't make
boy.
soul
It's
music.
alone.
I get not all of
Yeah,
it,
they-
but they did have some soul songs. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's like
So anxious is not soul.
But you have,
You know?
you have both. But
Homie is not soul.
But differences was.
I don't even say
My
that.
whole life has
That's not
changed.
soul music.
That
That's
is,
soul.
cuz.
That's not soul music.
Like you can have.
When I
both.
think about soul music,
That's
I think about,
R&B.
Yeah, when I think about soul music, I'm thinking about Anthony Hamilton. I'm thinking about stuff along that lines. Jill Scott. I'm thinking of that's soul. Angie Stone.
That's true. That's
You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
soul
more
music to
neo
me.
soul, but
What is neo soul?
What you artist you just named?
But I still no, I'm not shitting on you, but I never got what the definition of neo soul is.
Look it up.
I am.
Don't ask me.
I never got.
Yeah, I like Neo is new, so that's what that is. So,
Yeah, what?
type
New
of
soul?
New soul, I
New
guess.
soul?
Back then when they said soul, it was more like
I mean,
it was more
Everything
like
we're saying-
churchy.
everything we're
feel.
saying about hip hop, we're saying about R&B. It's different, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? I hate how like
Like-
Honestly,
Kiki Wyatt.
she's song from the soul. Yeah, when
That is a soulful. She not
Or-
neo
or-
soul, but
that
she's
wasn't even a
soulful.
song.
Fantasia,
Soulful.
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, they soulful.
They're
Yeah,
not
that's
neo
what
soul.
I'm saying.
No, okay, I'm asking. I'm
Yeah,
asking.
they're
I
soulful.
was legit asking.
Yes, or what was the one? Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay, I love
You know
that.
Soulful. So then those are the soulful artists. Then like he said, Anthony Hamilton, Erica Badu.
Oh, you mean
Jill-
like okay? When you say
those are
neo
all
soul,
neo-
see when you say neo soul, I think more like it's more like poetry
Yeah,
singing.
that's how I view it. Like,
Yeah, that
It says neo soul. Neo soul is a genre of popular music. The term was coined by music industry entrepreneur Kedar Massenberg during the late 1990s
who
to
named-
market
who coined
and
it?
describe a
Say
style
that
of
nigga name
music
again.
that emerged from soul and
Oh, so you
contemporary
not-
R&B.
R&B the name.
So yes,
That's his name.
that's a perfect
That's his
example.
name.
Neo
That's his
soul
example.
is
What's his
R&B
name?
and soul
R&B
mixed.
mixed with R&B.
no, what was his name?
Kedar Massenberg.
That's a weird ass name.
But yeah, when I think about neo soul, I'm thinking about Sade. That was early neo soul.
Okay,
Sade,
okay.
stuff like
But
that.
I didn't even think of her as neo soul. I just thought her as soul.
I thought about when I hear.
No, I don't really
think
really
about
look
that
at her
neo-
as soulful. Soulful.
I think that's neo soul.
And you know
I
what?
feel
I didn't.
like
Know, I didn't.
soulful
That's
is
one of them
more
artists who I didn't appreciate until I got older.
Oh, I love her music now. When I used to hear that shit back then, I hated it.
When I was a jit, I was like, man, I don't see what's all this about this Sade that y'all talking about. But when I got older, I definitely could respect, the classics. And I think a lot of times when you get older and you go back and listen to that old stuff, you can put grown ears on what's really grown folks' music. The same thing with movies. Hey, dog, you know how many movies I go back and I miss jokes?
Jokes, miss.
I was like, damn, I was watching this, they were talking about all kind of nasty stuff, and I didn't even catch that. Man,
You quoting it.
Bro,
Wonder why
and
you
quoting the whole
getting
movie.
beat. You wonder why you getting beat.
bro, I went back and watched House Party. Yeah, I done watched House Party like 100 zillion times. I went back and watched it as a grown man. And then there's this part where they was trying to get the kid, they was trying to jump kid. He was like, man, I be going with my girl. Damn, they're about to wax that ass. And all I can do is vision this fool. And the song was like, word. He was like, yeah, man. It's like, man, I don't know about you, but when it comes to me, all I can think about is the pussy. And me, I don't even know what the fuck they talking about because I'm a kid. Like, none of that was registering. Like, that scene is hilarious. And
That's like
it went over my
we
head.
didn't understand what they was talking about.
Right.
Like we put all this hate on SZA for. We put all this hate on SZA for what she was singing about. We got SWB.
Come on,
SWB
man.
singing about that same shit.
Come
and
on,
ain't
man.
nobody get on them.
Nobody.
Hey,
I know that you're somebody else's guy.
Hold on.
TLC.
Ooh. Even Beyonce. With that song, ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full of grown.
hey.
And all you fellas leave your girl with your friends. And then when it happened to her, y'all wanted to have empathy for her.
You know what
Cheaters.
You know one of the
I
songs.
toasted that.
Hey, you know one of the songs that was so popular, but it's fucked up when you listen to it? Kelly Price. Was it Kelly Price? She had the song As We Lay.
As We Lay, yeah.
Oh my God. If any woman know all the lyrics to that song, don't trust her.
That's not her
Wait, As We Lay.
No, that's not her original song, but she remade it.
Who's the?
I really don't know.
I got this on my phone.
I'm mad.
I'm not cheating, but I know all the
Yeah.
words to the song.
Yeah.
Cause the song is
No,
just a
women
nice
who
song.
sing it and sing it passionately, don't trust her. As We Lay, it's a fucked up song,
It
dog.
is.
It's by Shirley Murdoch.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Shirley Murdoch.
All right.
Cause my mama,
Honorable mention to Shirley Murdoch.
How you know this?
Tommy, how much time are we in?
It's an hour 27.
All right, we can wrap this up soon.
Alright. Whenever you want it.
All right. We spent a lot more time on topics than usual. We definitely gonna use that preview of you turning up though. We gotta put
We
that.
got to.
That's definitely you turn into the
Well,
whole.
Everybody about to tell me
We might as well just end it. We might as well just end
Okay.
it now and save these two for next time. Come on.
Honorable mention to Shirley Murdoch. Oh, you just want to drop your name again?
I ain't dropping nothing.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
It's Sierra. Thanks to
Oh yeah, I did.
Mob Squad hating on me. My name is
She
Sierra
said,
Bell.
Follow me on Facebook, CIARA.
Chimpanzee.
Yeah, because the hatiness went school. I forgot to do it.
Oh yeah. We even went back and listened to that episode. Honorable mention to Shirley Murdoch.
How you know this?
All right.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's it for this episode, man. Thanks for tuning in with us, Likeable Assholes podcast. Make sure y'all check us out every Saturday. All right. Y'all want to give y'all names before we get out of here? Your social media handles?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll go last. You know, do your thing.
It's Sierra on Facebook, CIARA, last name BELL. On Instagram and Snapchat is that_chick_chip.
Hey.
Y'all so stupid.
This is Vaughn speaking. Instagram 3_ Vaughn VO 5 N's. I'm unique. Follow me on Twitter. It's my athlete. profile.
Oh, okay. I'm Ron once again. I only got Instagram, so it's RONNIOO_.
Ronio!
Yeah, and this your boy Jashad, man. You can follow me on IG, JASHAAD904 on IG, and on Twitter as well.
I'm Stephon Williamson. You can find me on Instagram at Steph Got Jokes. And also be sure to follow Savageville Tees on Instagram. They got the dopest shirts in the game. If you don't know how to spell Savageville Tees, I'm going to spell it for you. SAVAGEVILLETEES. Savageville Tees, man.
Oh yeah, and make sure, hey, y'all gotta start following the group page as well, because y'all follow us individual wise. Follow the Likeable Assholes podcast, please. It's Likeable Assholes spelled Likeable Assholes, but on holes the O is a 0.
Yeah, and also
look for us, please.
And I also want to give a congratulations to my cousin over here with the bowl win.
Hey.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Hey, well, I love you, man. Hey, we out of here.
All right.